I have not seen many people talk about working class guilt after you move up in class. And I'll keep on saying this, social class is not just an income, it is a culture and an identity. The classes are distinct in how they interact, what their values are, what their habits are. These keep the classes separate. Some could argue intentionally. And when someone experiences social class mobility, they enter a new class, their original values and cultural habits often come with them. Researchers have identified something called the working class promise. This promise says that people should retain their working class membership and identity even if they move up the social ladder. And this can lead to complex and conflicting identities for people who experience social mobility. For example, first generation college students are more likely to have more guilt than continuing generation college students because they know they have an opportunity that people in their family and many of their friends have not. Professionals from working class backgrounds can feel the fear of being perceived as a fraud in their new environment. They can be stuck between two worlds, struggling to reconcile their working class roots with their new status, feeling guilty from going farther than everyone they know and love, but also feeling like they are not good enough to be in the new environment. And it can even cause conflicts with family. I made a video a while ago about an academic from a working class background who talked about her fear of being perceived as pretentious by her family, but then overworking herself, having that working class work ethic in full drive, burning herself out at work because she wasn't perceived as competent as everybody else at work. I've had several research participants talk to me about crabology, or the monkeys in the barrel, of that some people from their prior life get jealous and try to pull them back down with them. While of course there are others who are so proud of them. And these conflicts make the whole situation very complex. If you're experiencing working class guilt or identity conflict, know that there are help options. Of course, there's mental health and counseling, which there's no shame in. I've also seen a rise of first generation professional support groups on Facebook and such. There's probably some on Reddit, though I'm not as familiar with that platform. Mentorship can help if that's an option. Some of you have reached out to me for one on one coaching. And organizations and leaders, keep in mind these dynamics can be happening below the surface. It may not be easy for you to see immediately. And that's why I do what I do with my training and my consulting, to help you develop work environments that are inclusive for people who have moved up the ladder or are attempting to earlier in their career. Remember that your worth isn't dictated by your class background, even though it influences a lot of your behavior and values. Innovation happens when people who are different from each other are in the same room. So what can make you feel like an outsider is also what makes you the new thinker.